Floodwater is forcing thousands of people from their homes in Germany.
Mehr als 3000 Menschen.
Battling flood.
In manchen Gebieten könnte es sinnvoll sein, vom üblichen Deichschutz
der Schleuse Niekrip aus bahnten sich die Wassermassen der Elbe einen neuen Weg Richtung Elbe-Havel.
The flood is 20 kilometers away from us. I'm a Buddhist and I think we must do something.
Tiertafel, the system to collect food from food suppliers where the food is in the wrong package.
My name is Claudia Holm and I am helping at the Tiertafel.
You're helping at the Tiertafel. Is that your official title?
No, my official title is Vorstand, like a CAO.
When I first met Claudia, she's full of energy. She's got a lot of humor and we can laugh a lot together.
Someone must push. Oh, my English is so my English is so terrible. If I smile to a people, most times the smiling comes back.
Her heart is so big and she wants to help everywhere. Yeah, she's a little bit like the engine of a train. So.
A typical day on the opening is many people for the rooms. We have their dogs on our side. When we open the door, you hear the people talking. You hear the dogs barking. The dogs is sniffling. It's live. I like these days and I never miss them.
They heard about Tiertafel from television, from radio, from newspapers.
Most of them have no job and most of them are old.
This is my first time. For me it's the first time, but now you wait 2 hours. It's okay. It's for my dog and this is okay.
Das ist meiner, den habe ich vor 4 Jahren gerettet. Den haben Vorgänger aus dem Fenster aus dem 3. Stock geworfen. Haben sie gesagt, dann soll er bei mir bleiben, weil Vermittlung und Anfassen lässt er sich von Fremden gar nicht mehr.
The people here in Germany, they are ashamed to ask for support. It's a little bit like that they are regarded that they do not want to work. This is really frustrating. Tiertafel was aware of this, not just taking care for the animals, but also to give these people power, support and a good base.
We had a card for each customer. We ask, is anything okay? Is the animal sick? Then they get the food.
They are open once every 2 weeks. Tiertafel gives food for 10 days. So the rest of these 2 weeks, the owners are still in the responsibility to get food for these 4 days.
So, you're really big.
Thank you.
Tiertafel is very big. We were talking about how you got started doing this.
I like it to talk.
That's all right. No.
I'm looking TV with my husband. There was a family with 2 kids and a dog, and the father lost his job, and there wasn't enough money in the family for the dog, and they brought the dog to the shelter. The whole family is crying.
A family was faced to give their dog away because they did not get any support at all.
And the dog dies in the shelter 2 weeks later.
And that was the point when she said, I've got something to do, and when she founded Tiertafel.
I'm helping people with her pets. All people say it's a good idea, but nobody helped me. Until one day a big company for dog food says, wow, that's a good idea, and gave me 800 kilograms food for dogs. And I say, hey, now it started. And then came a call from Hamburg, we wanted a Tiertafel. Came a call from Frankfurt, I want a Tiertafel.
Tiertafel has now 23 distribution points all over Germany. Let's try, I'm not sure. Claudia said something.
I met Alexa from IFAW. She sent me an email. I found it good what you do, what you need. And I think, okay, I need a car, a big car where the food inside and I can travel. Oh, she said, yeah, okay. We okay. Well, I do it.
For example, in Hamburg they got masses of cat food, which was needed in Munich. And in Berlin they had masses of dog food, which was needed in Hamburg.
2 months later, I had a big car, a really big car.
You can transport everything with it. Colleagues, food, hay, straw, chickens, rabbits. And who knows what's coming up next?
We see the Superdome and with no water, and we're laughing and say, oh, American can't do this. And now the small towns are underwater, nobody can help them. It's really the same, I think.
IFAW was able to dispatch a small team fairly soon after the floods started to recede.
Our work is helping from door to door, from people to people. She needs something, she had dogs and cats. Tiertafel is part and the flood is not so big. We are a helper behind the front.
Also unsere Wiesen, die standen wirklich 3 Meter hoch.
3 Meter?
Da hinten 3 Meter, bis zu 3 Meter.
Schon mal so eine Flut erlebt?
Nee.
No. That was really the heaviest flood since the Middle Age.
Das ist das Problem, was da alle für Gifte drin sind. Man kann jetzt nicht warten, bis es trocken ist, neu ansehen und dann wird der wieder verdorben.
Das kann sogar sein, dass das noch länger?
Hängt alles von der Bodenprobe an, wie viel Öl da eingesackt ist und wie lange sich da drin hält. Und
okay.
No possibility to grow and to seed something that's in that area in the next years.
It's obvious that a management plan was missing and that a checklist for the whole area here was missing as well.
War Sonntag Mitternacht, war der Deich gebrochen und Montag früh haben wir dann schon angefangen, Rinder zu evakuieren, die Milchkühe.
Also Sie haben, ich weiß nicht, wie viele Kühe haben Sie?
200.
200.
Those farms we just drove by that were covered in water, contaminated by flood water, that was basically everyone's meal. So now we need to find that food. We need to find food.
Today we going to the horse farm and the owner take many horses from the flood. Oh, had the same hair as you. They helped the people to evacuate the horses from the flood, and so they have 100 horses and they have not enough food, and so we gave them all what we have, 4 horses.
Well, we heard the water was coming and the rivers will overflow, but we knew that this place would be safe. And then we got the first calls. In 3 days we had about 35 horses here. It was amazing but shocking.
Das ist fürs Immunsystem von den Tieren.
We heard that it was a big problem for these deprived people to pay badly needed medical support for their pets. IFAW decided, okay, we need to install an IFAW veterinarian practice for these clients of Tiertafel.
If the dog's ill or sick, they can't go to the doctor. They must wait if the doctor had time.
And in Germany, if you're talking about a very expensive operation, you've got to pay cash and in advance. And that's what most of these people could not afford. The owners pay as much as they can and IFAW pays the rest of it.
So, hat sie Ihnen denn erklärt, wie die Sache mit dem Blutohr sich verhält? Tiertafel has the idea a few years ago, but no one can pay for it. Pet owners can pay, the Tiertafel can pay, government don't pay. Without IFAW we haven't this practice. Here at the Tiertafel they are looking for a new veterinarian and they asked me to do it for 4 weeks or 8 weeks. And now it's 2 years ago.
Are you still waiting for your replacement?
No, no.
Keine offene Stelle, dafür könnte ich sie knuddeln.
I like these moments when the ill patient starts to eat again. That's a nice moment, very nice moment.
Und die Tierärztin ist hier auch so toll, ja.
People who get more stabilized, they come and ask Tiertafel, may I help you? Something of my support I got from you, can I give it back?
Ja, also ich bin in so einem Verein organisiert, der heißt Sozialhunde. Wir haben besuchen Einrichtungen, Schulen, Krankenheime.
Once again, this impact in the community, it spreads out. We got a call from the catastrophe board if we could rescue the livestock of a smaller farm. This farmer had too many animals to take them all by his own. The water was almost covering half of his farm.
I get a call and she said, hey, there's a brain is full of water and they have chicken and rabbits and could you help to find a place? I say, oh, take it to me. Bring me the chickens and the rabbits. I love these chickens. It was the whole time in our garden.
Ja, eins ist drinne. Zwei ist drinne. Komm, einer.
We got the call from the farmer. Now we are prepared to take them back.
Oh, anything is dry. Could I have my chicken and my rabbits? I say, yeah.
Claudia was very open-hearted. Oh, okay, so I've got to.
Ja, in so kleinen Boxen.
Fleisch und
We have to say this old farmer, traditional farmer, he's changing his way how to keep the animals. They prepared a bigger place where to keep these chickens and rabbits.
The couple was very nice and I can't say you are bad people. Farmers eat their animals.
Geht das da?
Ja, ja.
I asked if I could have 2 of these rabbits so that they live in my stable till they die.
Markus, Frau Holm möchte 2 Hasen haben.
Ich möchte 2 von meinen Hasen haben.
Ja, das geht klar.
I fetch the 2 rabbits. Next week I stand there and say, hey, You promised me 2 rabbits. Next time if I rescue animals, they all stay by me. I never give them up.
Ist alles gut.
It's not our job to go and rescue animals. I'm glad there's people like IFAW to do this in these disaster areas. But I think Tiertafel is good in the background, networking and helping people with her pets.
All the ladies all over Germany who are running Tiertafel distribution points are doing this as volunteers.
I need these persons who loved both the people and the animals. Only then it is a right person for us.
They are really working on the ground, they are really working in the communities, they're making this impact there.
It's important that poor people have a piece of safety. And I think we help that the people feel better and not so fear about the next day.